I'm critiquing your skill set. Who are you? O-
Bro,
Okay, he
so
apparently needs to pay $15 a month to get the blue check, first of all. Yeah.
yeah.
This this is this is Servus and Grüezi. Yes, we are back. Your favorite breaking news. This is your favorite Bboy host. That is Sir Swifty. And welcome back, Swifty, my guy. Looking good. Battle of the what?
South, Norway,
Oh,
November.
oh, nice. You been there?
Yeah, 3 times. I'm kind of a resident MC now in
Norway.
Kristiansand.
Norway.
Yeah,
Has Norway a
Norway.
big scene?
Norway's got a good scene there, man. They've got a good culture there. They're trying to do big things. Obviously, Daniel comes from Norway. Um,
Is he the most famous Norwegian b-boy?
no, you've got like Rhythm Box. They're from, Rhythm Box is from Norway. What's his name? I always get his name wrong. He's on the same crew as Rhythm Box. Um, that's going to bother me now. I'm going to have to think of it, but I can't remember. But yeah, is it Floor Nights or is that
Floor Nights.
a floor?
I can see Floor Nights coming from Norway. Norway, yes.
It's either Floor Nights are either Norway or Denmark or Copenhagen. I don't know. I know that something Kings was it called the one that Grimson was in. They're another one, but
Aha,
that's a
no, lack of crowns.
lack of crowns. Yeah, that's
This name is so dope. This is such a
yeah. But
uh,
then Floor Nights, I think Floor Nights are
Floor
from
Nights,
Norway.
yes.
I think. But yeah, so
Nice.
yeah, Rhythm Box's crew, they're
The,
they're they're there. They're pretty good.
the Scandinavian Swifty, huh? You're freezing your
Mm.
butt off every time you're there, huh?
They look after me, bro. Like when I go there, I feel welcomed, and they've got a street dance scene, and then have like showcase and
Nice.
events, and the guys are doing their dance and thing. And do you know what was brilliant about that event, Battle of the South, um, is how welcoming they are for the culture. Like Renegade goes there, I go. Matthias, not Matthias, what am I saying? Marcio, um, loads of hip hop dancers, Nobunaga. They get the real legit people to go there and teach
Ah,
them
nice.
about the culture.
They have
So it's
a
good.
they have a budget, huh?
They go through the Norwegian government, I think. So they
Oh,
bring
that's always good. That's always
bring
good.
everybody over. So and we have hip hop karaoke at the end. It
Mm.
had me, Storm, and Marcio singing with Nobunaga's beats on the microphone at the end of the event. We was all singing to like Al Green. It's so dope,
You know,
bro. The
like
vibe was crazy.
there is the you can play it on PlayStation, the karaoke, right?
Yeah,
There is a version, it's called Rap Star, not SingStar, it's called Rap Star.
oh, for real. Okay,
Bro, we had that and I did scenario, I did nothing but a G-Tank every time. Bro,
okay.
do I learn the lyrics to scenario through this game?
Listen, honestly, when we had that hip hop karaoke, it was so fresh because it was all about the vibe. We were just having fun, and this is the thing that we forget sometimes at events is how to have fun.
Uh, I want to
So
do
yeah,
the karaoke when we do it. I want to sing Adora Dora.
Adora Dora.
Dora 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 Dora.
Ela gola gola go.
So speaking of events, there was a lot of events. Yes, but we cannot highlight everything. So what we want to highlight is some dope shit. We had in France the Serial Kickers event, 10-year anniversary. Shout outs to them for doing shit 10 years. Because nowadays everybody quits after 1 year and stuff. So Serial Kickers 10 years anniversary. Congrats. The Ruggets took everything. Laggett, Grimson, and Lee. Check the battle against North Diamond, Aleph, and Killa Kolya. Oh my God, Killa Kolya, what a round. Brother, this guy with his freezes,
It's crazy, man. I remember he was Killer Collier was in Red Bull 2000. Was it 17?
bro, kills me every time. You mean when he lost to Menno in the final?
Yeah, bro. And he
That was
came all.
recent. That was recent. It was like 23 or something in
I
India.
thought it was. I thought it was 17, 18 because I was hosting. I was hosting the. It was in Holland. I thought it was in the Netherlands.
So
Was it the
wait,
Netherlands?
do you talk about the battle he lost in the final to Menno?
Yeah.
Then that's just recently.
Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay. Let's have a look. Menno won. Red Bull.
23 or 20, no, 22, I don't think. 23 maybe. In India.
Okay, hang on a second. Red Bull BC won 4 times. Okay. I'm
Check.
looking on.
Was it the fourth time? Was it the fourth? Yeah.
Yeah, he's done it in 4 times. He's done it 4 times,
No,
bro.
no, I mean the one in India. Was it his fourth time?
I told you, bro. I'm not. 2017, bro. I told you.
Was?
Yeah, bro. Because of COVID, bro.
Never.
He won in Paris,
What's your source?
14. Listen, he won in Paris in 14. He
Yeah.
won in 17 in Amsterdam. He won in 19 in Mumbai, and he won in 24 again in Rio de Janeiro.
Ichku Matrino, I'm talking about 19.
You think it's 19?
No, you said Mumbai, right?
Yeah, 19. Yeah.
You know why it's in Mumbai? Because Kila Kolya did the yoga pose in the final.
Ah, yeah, you're
And
right.
that's why
You're right.
everybody went
Damn
mad.
you.
Were like, ah,
Damn you. You're such an encyclopedia of like flipping breaking foolishness. Hang on. Menno versus.
2019. My God, I thought that was after COVID. Shit.
That's why it got you because it was the last event before COVID, bro. That's what we're talking about.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's why, because it was literally 19
Yeah.
with COVID-19, and
Now
then it was like
2020
January,
was
everyone
the
was
one
talking.
in the where the how you call it? Where the planes are parked? The hangar?
Yeah,
Hangar?
in the hangar.
You say it like this? In German, it's hangar.
Yeah, hangar, yeah. That was 2020 where they had the and I remember the
Yeah, I think they only
oh
had top
wow.
eight. I think they only had top eight or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Shit.
that's
But
crazy.
please check his round out. I put it anyway here, so nice. Shout outs to him. Also,
I will.
at the flower, yeah, a very nice event. Always, I never been there. I only hear good things.
Yeah, I've never been either.
Battles, Predators took everything, and Tiga is now officially member. He battled with them a couple of times before that, but now
Yeah.
he's officially a Predator. Also,
They snatched him up, bro. They
in the
snatched him up.
he's officially a Predators member. He's not a Predator. So
They snatched him up. They
you
snatched him up.
have to be careful how you say things nowadays. So yeah, shouts to him. Amazing. You can see the positive influence this guy has have on him when you see the battles. You watch some battles?
No, I didn't. I saw the highlight of Tigger. I always call him Tigger.
Bro,
Tiger.
he knew when to finish. He knew when not to do footwork. Like it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Amazing.
Crazy.
Amazing. Diaz, what can I say about Diaz? Bobby, I don't what I
He's
never said.
fresh. Diaz is fresh. It's
So
like he's got this. I always respect people like Diaz and Uzi Rock because
you
they've
can
got this don't care attitude. They're gonna do
you
what they want to
see,
do when they
you can
want to
see how
do it.
much fun he has.
Yeah, that's
When
what I'm
he
talking about.
dances, you see he's just he doesn't care about big moves,
That's right.
anything.
No, no,
Just
no.
having fun.
A real b-boy. That's what I'm saying. Like the real b-boys are doing their own thing. Like they're doing their own flavor. They've got their own, and I
Yes,
respect I
will be.
respect him for being that way because that's the kind of breaking that inspires me personally. When I watch people repping their own style, that
Mhm.
I kind of think, wow, I wish I could be like that. That's when something impresses me. Even if I look at lockers or poppers or hip hop heads or whatever. If I see them and I think, yo, I wish I was like this, you know what I mean? Boom, 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 could do all this business. Like that's when it's inspiring.
Bro, it makes you want to watch more.
100%.
So also there was an event. I was in Ljubljana for the fourth year in a row. Yeah, Get Together Festival, World Kids Breaking Championships, and I think this would be a good opportunity to talk with the organizers and maybe bring you, my G, and then we do it together there. But let me talk with them. They were again
Sambo's event. Sambo's event.
Samson.
Samson, not
You know
Sambo,
him? You
Samson's.
know him?
Yeah, we battled at Top Rock City in Tun.
So he does
When
the he does the event together with Abdel from Formless. You know Abdel?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. So they do it together, and I think I'm gonna have to recommend your ass there. And more, man, it's called World Kids Breaking Championships, right? So they have like
Bro, he knows about me. Like I've talked to him
bro, I
before.
will
He
talk with
said,
him. I will talk with him. So They do like 10 qualifiers in like three continents. So they really have the best kids there, you know? And amazing battles. It was under 18 B girls, under 18 B boys, and under 12 all kids, you know? Man, under 12 stole the show. Oh my God. The Chinese delegation, bro, it's over. Uh, I forgot the name of the B-boy. Man, he looks so fresh. I think he's 11 years old. Oh my God. Then there was this guy from USA, Babalu. You know Babalu?
Babalu.
Bro, Knucklehead Zoo. This guy's the future. Bro, USA, my God. And there was this Russian guy, Mihai. You remember Rubber Legs and Benji? They all did the freezes here with the legs, you know,
Yeah,
Zach,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and threading and shit and stuff, right? Bro, he does power combos and then he does this on beat, you know, the threading shit. And he stands all the free, bro. He says, I have no words. I have no words. People under one from Russia. It's just, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. These kids, shout outs to them. Oh, is this our new sponsor?
Yeah,
Get the code. Nah, shout outs to these kids. Amazing event. Check the clips online. There are gonna be a lot of them because there was a lot of battles. But Ljubljana is always dope. Very nice city. Very good food. Hospitality on point. So hopefully next year I'm gonna check to see if I can bring the brother Swifty with me. That would be very nice.
let's go.
Let's go. Let's do this. So upcoming events. Yeah. This weekend is already done. It's Sunday. So when you see this, it's Monday. Uh, Upcoming weekend is I have nothing. You have something upcoming weekend?
This weekend's like the 20th, right?
Yeah, 21st.
Yeah, there's nothing on this weekend, I don't
I
think.
have also nothing on my radar, but in 2 weeks, it's not the best. No, it's your favorite champ. Yes, my event. I'm gonna do it after last year. Yeah, last year we did it, and this year we do it again at the Fest. Yeah, it's your favorite jam is four styles. Yes, we have breaking, we have popping, we have house, we have hip hop, and we're gonna play 4 hours cipher, 1 hour for all the music, and the
Yeah.
judges will cipher with you, will dance with you, will join with you, and at the end of the ciphers, we will have four dancers of each category, and we're gonna draw four random teams with one style each represented in all the teams. So we have a semifinal 4-on-4 and the final 4-on-4. The winners, the winner team gets 500 Swiss francs. We have an after party with Dr. Love, that's me, and it's gonna be very nice. So if you're around the corner, come to Zurich, your favorite jam.
So hold up then. So that's on the weekend of the 28th then. That's the
28.
same weekend as Classic.
That is the same week as Classics, so I unfortunately won't be attending it. The Brother Swifty will be there. Yes, the lineup looks amazing already. Did you see they announced the invited teams?
Body Carnival.
So they did the contest, right? You saw that?
Yeah, the who won, and it was
Yeah,
what was the call that won?
but
It was
you saw how
from
they
France.
choose you saw how they choose the winner?
Well, they asked the audience, but apparently there was loads of arguing
Yes, and then they chose and
from
they
downtown. Yeah,
yes, but you saw the videos?
yeah, I saw them.
Bro, Vietnam for me number one.
Yeah,
Bro,
Vietnam was dope.
come
Like that
on.
was good.
And I
That
I
was good.
think I commented like please invite Vietnam too. And the Dusk commented, he said we just gave 2,000 euros away, you know.
But then the joke is as well, like the one where the guy slid down the back and or the jumped over with the flame. That was dope.
Oh, this is the fresh shit from Spain.
Yeah, they was on it. They were actually
Shout
on it, bro.
shout to Carajos. This is his crew.
So yeah, it was actually really good.
So
All my
invited
kids are just
crews.
jumping in on my live, man. I tell these kids I'm doing a live, don't come on the thing. But no, here they are, just jumping in,
Where are you
absolute
live on
jokers.
Instagram or what?
Ugh, I'm not. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know
Uh-huh.
what these kids are doing.
So invited crews are Body Carnival, Gambler.
Yes,
Oh my God,
a
Gambler.
lot of boys.
Vino Tinto, Capsule Corp University, I think is this name, with Grimsy
Yeah,
and some US guys. We see Peanut,
yes. Phil,
Will
Peanut.
Strike,
Uh, yeah, it's gonna be dope. That's that. That's that.
Lot,
That's that.
Lotta Boys.
What's it called? Squadron kind of squadron and rugged hookup that they did similar to that. You know, they
Okay.
did it at freestyle session, didn't they, against Red Bull?
Then we have qualifier winners, a lot of boys from Italy,
That's right.
Italia. And we have also a unique United crew. Where are they coming from? It's
It's going to
just
be a crazy lineup. And the crew battle qualifiers is mad. That's
just
wild.
in Asia. On our World class, it's always nice. It's always nice. So it's the first and apparently last time they're gonna do crew battle
It's
because
crazy.
normally it's a turn to, right?
Yeah, normally it's 2-on-2. Every year it's been 2-on-2, and I've only ever missed two of them.
Man, I
And then
remember the first edition. The first, maybe the first one was one of what the maybe the first was one of the best, if not the best. The
it was
lineup,
Cool Herc was there, wasn't he? Cool Herc was there.
Superman
Um,
Ivy was the MC. I know it, and
yeah, Superman Ivy, man. And there's
Diffa,
been
Diffa and Meno in a team.
men who won it, yeah. Diff was crazy. Diff was crazy. But like shout out to all the so this is the thing now. This is where your kind of your history comes in as an MC. And my thing has been about MCs this whole week. I've been thinking a lot about MCs. You know, when you mention people like Superman, Ivy, Tricks, T-Bone, Kid Rude, yeah, there's so many MCs out there
You know what's
that
the dope MC
Amjad,
from USA? The guy who had the stroke. I forgot his name. Fuck. He was
Stilo.
Stilo. Yes, shout outs to him. He was also very nice MC.
This is what I mean. Like, there's the craft of MCing is kind of people are just what I've seen to notice is that people seem to be just getting people that they think that can maybe tell a few jokes or a bit funny, but that's not just all there is to being an MC, man. It's I've learned a lot over the last few years, trying to hone my craft, trying to improve, taking critique, taking criticism, learning how it's not necessarily how you want to run the show, it's how to run the show. I've learned a lot from working with like undisputed IBE champs, and taking that level of professionalism across the globe. And it's not just about how loud you scream. Please, organizers, stop hiring screamers. What's the point? It's the most annoying thing ever. What for? Just if you can't control your mic and the loud and the volume, like talking into it, closer, blah blah blah, talking from the stomach, not screaming. Like I don't understand it. Enunciate your words. Speak. Don't just go. No one cares. No one cares if this is your best friend that's on the floor. The audience doesn't care. Maybe say it once. When you keep repeating it, it gets annoying. Or talking about stories about how good you were when you was a breaker. No one cares. Like I'm crap. If we talk about me as a dancer, I'm like, yeah, I'm out of it, man. I'm no good. I'm not a dancer anymore. I'm just a spectator. Stop putting the shine on you. There's so many things that organizers are not looking at when they hire MCs. They're looking at ratings and, oh, is it a B goal? Because, we want to promote B goals, which is great. Promote women, yeah. But find good women MCs. Big T from America, she's really good. There's I think said Honey Rockwell. I wasn't talking about Honey. What was her name from the UK? There was a girl from the UK that I worked with once. She's awesome. I can't remember her name because I'm getting old and I can't remember what I'm doing. But we literally worked together once, but she was dope. Yeah, she was dope. Like, find the people that actually do the job well, man. Stop
It's
just
also
hiring anyone.
we live in an era where followers it's not anymore skills talk. Nowadays it's more of a followers talk, And then when you want to generate more following and a bigger light on your event, then you hire somebody who has 100,000 followers, and the guy who does it for 10 years, 15 years, who has 3,000 doesn't get the job then, So
Honestly, like you've got to promote from within. So obviously, yes, people have to MC and learn and do the job and stuff, but don't just put them on their own. Like, get them to do a duo, like, and tell them how you want it to work. You know, and MC. This is from previous experience myself. When you get that job, stop thinking, "Yeah, I've made it." Work with the person, see if you can make the event dope.
no,
I
this is
learned that.
this is where you see. if an MC is good and professional, if he can work with another MC. You know,
Bro,
if you can adapt, you know, this is a sign that that you're professional. You know, that's what I want to say.
shout out to Machete, yeah. Shout out to Machete because Machete was the first person that I had to do 2-on-2 MCing with. I did it with Alien Nest before, and I was kind of like a little bit shy because obviously it's Nest, and I was like, I don't want to overstep the mark. Or, when I've worked with Crazy Legs, and it was kind of like working on the UK Champ stage, I was his assistant. That's how it kind of felt at the time, right?
Yeah,
But,
I know what you mean.
but shout out to Machete, the first person that I worked with, and it was kind of like we realized if we do this, and now check this out. I don't mind hosting solo, but I actually like hosting with a duo. Whereas before, the ego was telling me, "Nah, why am I sharing it? Am I not good enough?" Blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
No, it's not about me. And if you've got two of
After,
you, it's so much easier to control the narrative. So I've worked with Machete, I've worked with you. When
yeah.
we were together, the first time we were together,
Oh,
it's
that's what I
easy.
wanted to say. I'm also that kind. I always wanted to host on my own. Not that I have the show and everything, you know, but I know
Yeah,
what I can do. I can trust myself and I know how to go through the night, right? And but I never said if somebody asked me, you want to host together with this, I never said no, you know. So
no,
after I hosted with you, now I prefer hosting with somebody else, but if it's the right vibe, you know,
that's right.
have to fight against you and shit, you know, like that's not fun anymore. And you said you learn with Machete, right?
Machete, yeah, Terrence.
Machete.
Machete from Head to Toe
And
Crew.
but he's a good MC, right? So
Right.
you he showed you how it should be done, and he gave you a sense how it can be, right?
We showed each other because this is the first time we just worked together and it went boom.
Yes.
And
So what I
it
wanted to
was one
say
of the
is
best classic duos ever. I'm sorry, I don't care. For World Breaking Classic, it was one of the best runs through two MCs. We
nice.
worked together, we weren't controlling, we were hyping the crowd. We had some of the best moments. Obviously, things change and people want to use different MCs. Shout out to Breaking Classic and Breaking Junkies because this is where I started to really build and be international. It's one of the first ones where I was, we really want you to be there. But we built together at Classic a really good relationship. And we could turn up and like, yeah, we know that, oh, yeah, you do that, but yeah, I do this. Yeah, yeah, cool. And it was great because we're just vibing. And then when now
Because
I've
you
taken that,
both
I've taken
know
with you.
because you both know the job. That's why you both know what it takes to be professional, to have a good evening, you know?
So now I've worked with Machete, I've worked with you, I've worked with Admir, I've worked with Mario B,
My
I've
God,
worked with Ivan.
you had the four-way at the Undisputed in IB last year.
Right, we had Antoinette, we had Arjuna, we had
Yeah,
Admir
yeah.
and me.
But what I wanted to say is you learn from a good experience. You know how I learned?
Yeah,
I did, it was the Battle of the Year in Switzerland. And I hosted with an MC. He was an upcoming MC, but he was more of a party MC, you know. So when the DJ was playing, he hyped the crowd and everything. Yes. But when you're giving him an event like this, he's not structured, you know. So he doesn't know how to control the energy, when to give, when not, and everything, you know. And
right.
I was kind of not intimidated by him, but I was kind of, do I really have to do this with this guy, you know? And then I did it, and then there was a break. Yeah, because Battle of the Year, there is always the breaks for the MCs because it's the shows, right?
That's right, yeah.
Then one of my best friends, he told me, man, you have to get your shit together because he's smoking you right now. I say, what do you mean he's smoking me right now? Because he's just doing his thing, and I can see in your body language and everything that you're pissed and you don't want to do it, and it makes your performance whack. So change it. He just said, change it right now. And after
That's
he
it.
said that to me, I thought, okay, what can I do? You know, I thought because I'm the professional here, I cannot just do my thing and he has to follow. Because to follow, you also have to have kind of professionalism, right?
One
So
second, she doesn't have
I,
voice to come off. Okay.
so
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're talking, and
wait.
you know
So I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna just go and
what?
I'm gonna how you say, I'm gonna adapt, you know,
There you go. There you
because
go.
I know
So
how
even if
he's
the guys, this is the thing, like I work with a guy called Sugar Rush for Break Mission, and Sugar Rush talks more than I do, and he's liking telling stories and
hot.
stuff.
There is
And
somebody talking more than you.
Just you jackass. So the thing is, like, he he's took, but like, you know what? I like that because then when that's the dynamic, I can almost relax a little bit more in what I'm saying because I let Sugar Rush do it. And then the way I'm hosting when I'm with Sugar Rush, I'm the chilled out guy. He's the hype guy, and it's learning where you sometimes you can share it, sometimes you have to lead, sometimes you have to follow. And actually, that's the art of hosting that people that repeatedly hire me and yourself and other notable MCs like Superman Ivy, man, what a G. This guy, Superman Ivy was so chill. You couldn't be like Superman Ivy.
No,
He
he
was so cool.
his
He was
aura,
like,
his flavor,
bro,
everything.
this is what I'm saying. And when I watched him and Kid and T-Bone, T-Bone from the
Yeah,
Netherlands,
T-Bone also. I love T-Bone.
T-Bone, Superman Ivy, these are people that I looked up to hosting and how they do it. And like the thing is, I take a bit of everybody's hosting and I've tried to learn from them all.
Of course,
Ivan,
that's how you get better. Come
right,
on.
Ivan with his showmanship and his energy, right? Tricks with his love of hip hop, yeah. Superman Ivy with his flow, T Bone with his preciseness. Do you know what I mean? I've Alien Ness with his raw. I'm a Bronx people. I've took from everyone, bro. Like I've watched
Yeah.
everyone and thought I'm a student of all these people, and even people that I've hosted with that are maybe not been in the game as long as me. I remember and think, oh, snap! I used to do that. I used to be a bit more about it. I don't get complacent. Be hungry still. Be into it. So 100%. But organizers, do your research. The same way you hire a good DJ, hire a host with the experience and the ability to come in there and follow instruction and be professional. Not saying don't use the host you were thinking of, but sometimes get someone in that's got that experience that can work with them. Two hosts, it usually works better because one of them is going to do one and it's going to make more of a show for the people. You
Yeah,
know, as
it's
in
also, yeah, and it's better for the audience also to see people exchange with each other,
right,
and like when we do it, we play off each other, When the battle
right,
is over, I do the administrative part. I say 3 to 1, you make the joke. Next battle, you do this, I make the joke, and you play along, you build it.
bro.
It's not a
It's
battle.
ridiculous. It's
So,
exactly
but
that. And
but
that's
we
why I love
can.
working with Mario as well.
Yes, so we can say that the MC at an event is the most how you can say underappreciated job, you know?
And to be honest, this is the point. The most important people are the dancers, the DJ, right? The MC and the judges. It goes in that sort of order. MC and judges before MC. But the MC is still crucial for helping it run smoothly. We're not saying that the MCs are important because they're not as important as a DJ. Because without a DJ, you've
No,
got no
for
event.
me there is only one hierarchy. There is the DJ, he's number
Yeah,
one, and the
that's
rest
right.
is the rest is under the DJ. So
Right.
I wouldn't say judges are more important than the MC, you know?
Hmm.
I wouldn't say that. I would
It
say
definitely goes. It definitely goes. It definitely
You
goes.
need
DJ
you need
dancers.
everything. You need
Yeah,
everything. But above all, you need the DJ because without
DJ.
DJ, we have nothing. So I
The
say
DJ
DJ,
and the dancers are the most important things.
of
I
course, of
understand that.
course. The dancer is I'm not talking about the dancer in this context. I'm just talking about when you have the event, where you have the jam, you have the battle, like
Right.
DJ and then everything else is here together.
Is secondary. But
Yes.
the thing is, those secondary points can actually mash your event up. You could have Nobunaga and or Kung Fu, and they're the best, some of the best, and Flag and Lean Rock, and like some of the best DJs out there, right? That, in my opinion, yeah. Shout out to Renegade as well. I still love you, man. But the fact is, if they're there and they're playing dope, but your judges are sleeping or drunk, that's messed it up. If your host is screaming or late or
Of course.
talking
Of course.
smack, that's going to mash your event up. So they're not as important, but they're still crucial to the event
I
running smoothly.
mean,
So
I mean, they're all a piece of the puzzle, right? And
right,
when the piece is not fitting, you don't have the whole picture, right? Back
organizers, please
I
sort it
can
out.
do it.
Sort it out.
Sort it out, and like to sum it up what we said. Cheers, my friend.
Yes.
To be a dope MC means you can adapt. You can adapt, and you know when to take charge. You know when to
Right. Hear
take
that.
over, and then keep it going.
Cheers
So,
to that.
uh, cheers to that. Of course, there was
Ugh,
also something nice happening online. We saw one of the best, maybe now I think the best B-girl Nicka turned 18 years old. Congratulations from Godfather TV, yes, from GTV, from your favorite Breaking News. And
shout out to you, little
the
Chris.
All Stars surprised her in her hometown, and she went and battled them for 18 rounds for every year she's on this planet.
That's crazy.
Apparently, her 18th round was as strong as her second round. So
She's a
this
monster.
she's a monster. She has a stamina for days, and I don't know anybody. I mean, she can lose in a one-round battle, in a two-round battle, in a three-round battle, but I think nobody can beat her in a who can roast the most.
That girl's got rounds for days, bro. And
Can roast the most. She smokes she smokes b-boys.
bro, this girl and her mum, Alina and
Hold on.
Nicka, are the most humble,
Yeah, very hard.
normal people. Like we hung out in where were we? The hell were we? Hang on.
Somewhere
I don't
around
even,
in Breakdance land.
yeah, we was in breakdance land, all right, but I can't even remember where the heck we. Oh, we was in Estonia,
Mhm.
right? Land of the cold,
Mm.
and we were just chilling, and like she's so mature, like I can't even express it. Like she's got no ego, right? She's just there. Yeah, what's the word? Inspiring the next generation of dancers, inspiring the old generation of dancers. Her mum is so cool. No, there's no like they call it prima donna. Like she's not like I have to have my M&M
Yeah,
separate.
she's no diva. Yeah, yeah. She's
No
not.
diviness, bro.
She just wants to
Honestly,
dance. She just was.
if that kid was my daughter, I'd be
Yes, yes,
super proud
definitely,
of the
definitely,
human that she is. And
definitely.
like this girl's are like a freaking medalist for the Olympics, bro. And like I just can't. You know when you hear about people's dreams coming true, I'm so glad that where she is now, how fortunate she's, the work that she's put in, she's got the rewards for it. I'm so gassed for her. Like I'm actually
Just,
happy for them.
I
You
just
know,
wanted to say this is when you work hard, this is what you get. And you
honestly.
see,
So shout
she
out to them, man.
works
Shout
very
out to them.
hard. She practices. She has so much. Just her stamina is. I mean, come on.
100%.
So shout out to Nika. Yes, all the best for you, and 180
Yo,
birthdays more for you. To finish up, we have the breaks of the week. Yeah. Sorry.
you're gonna die, bro. Careful.
And I already teased it in the serial kickers event. We talked about. I highlighted Kila Kolya's round, but man, Lee, this is this breaking he does. This is. I have no. Can you describe how Lee is breaking?
It's crazy. It's just crazy.
I have no more words. I used all of them.
The thing is, he was already dope when he was a kid, and then this guy got super strong. Like if you ever
Never
like,
went.
I grabbed this guy once. My damn dog's scratching me.
This
Man,
and
what the
this
hell,
these videos in Corona when he slid in his room and everything when he did the.
bro? The guy, I grabbed him once. I just grabbed him like, yo, what's up, mate? And I was just like, yo, what was that? Like, I felt, I was like, oh, I grabbed him thinking, yes, and then I realized how strong he was. I was like, ugh, this guy's strong.
Oh, this is so crazy. All his rounds in this serial kickers event, you have to watch them all. You have to watch them all.
And they don't look the same. Like they're all
I
different. And he's just got
and
this.
I always like to say when you always dance on the music and always listen, the music will come to you. And here is a perfect example. He just dance. He knows to follow the music, and the
100%.
music gives him everything.
He's um he's a machine, bro. The ruggeds are a real problem, man. Like I
Yeah,
don't think people realize
yeah,
the people that are on the ruggeds are all, they've got so much.
crazy.
Do you know what they remind me of? There's crews that remind me, and anyone that reminds me of Ground Zero, always a problem for me because Ground Zero had that. They were animals, bro. They were animals.
Ah, but they were just three guys.
Yeah, Bebe, well, it was Bebe and Beta. Beta was on there.
Ah, okay, there were more. Burak,
Yeah, Bebe and who else?
I know
Oh,
Burak, Bebe, and Beta.
bro, all I'm saying is they were animals.
Yeah, yeah,
They
and
were
we
animals,
know back in the days, this was the days, the crew days.
bro.
This was.
They were,
Is there a golden era in breaking? Somebody defined the golden era in breaking because I would say this is the golden era of breaking.
yeah, like early 2000, bro.
This is yeah, early. How long is an era? 10 years?
Yeah,
20
I'd
years?
say 2000. Yeah, night.
You
Like
know
for
what?
me,
Let me ask ChatGPT how long an era is.
bro, I'll tell you this, yeah. For me, we're talking 98, 99, and I'll tell you why. I know that's when I started watching it, but I remember looking at clips and you're watching like when you see the suicidal lifestyle battle of the year, that was my first crazy thing to witness.
Oh, wow.
Suicidal lifestyle,
Yeah, shout out to them. I just posted your favorite breaking show with Bboy Special.
I saw, yeah. And what's his name? Peter Coxix, yeah,
Peter,
that
Peter, Bboy
guy.
Special.
So like I just remember thinking like the battle of the year 99, Suicidal Lifestyle versus Rock Force. You know, that battle was crazy. That defined what breaking was supposed to look like for me.
Then
And then
and
from
then
that year,
all the Battle of the Years coming, the All Battles Alls, the UK champs. UK champs
bro,
was so important, so
it was crazy.
important.
Freestyle session, who
Freestyle
can roast the
session,
most, B-boy
bro.
hoedown. These are all crazy,
B-boy
man. Like
hold down. Oh my God.
B-boy hoedown, bro.
Texas had
Like,
the
and we took,
Texas
you
had the
know,
best power movers, man.
bro, yeah. And you're talking about like Circle of Fire,
Bro, all
all
of these Korean battles, they had so many crew battles.
I know.
And
R16. Remember in R16?
but before R16 also,
I know.
the Jeongju Grand Prix, I butchered the name, I know 100%, but yeah.
Bro, that's what I mean. That's why I would say
Bro, that's what this
99.
to go. And now
How long's it air
I asked ChatGPT, if we talk about geological era, it's millions of years. If you talk historical era, it can be centuries. If we talk religious, it can be thousands. But now, if we talk modern or pop culture era, it can be a few decades. So I would say a decade. So 98, 97, 6 until 2006 or 7.
maybe 16.
So we do 20 years.
Yeah, because if you think about it like that, if you're talking 96 to
So
2006,
96 to 2016. This is the golden era of breaking. We
has
said
to be. Because although it started in like late 70s, 80s, this time when it kicked back up from 96, you've gone through a change of technology and for different things. So for example, everybody used to have to go to a video and you only could see videos if someone had the video or you recorded it or do you know what I mean? And
man,
then
50. Wouldn't that be a nice topic to have at IBE?
what the video?
No, bring like an 80s cat, a 90s, a 2000, a young gun, and then we do the breaking news and we talk about what is the golden era of breaking.
For that person. Yeah, 100%. That makes sense. Because if you're talking over 20 years, career wise, if you're talking like someone from 96, maybe 5 years, the 5 to 7 years each they're covering. So you're talking like 96 to 2001.
96 to 2016 is nice. I like this.
Yeah. So you're saying maybe four B-boys, someone that was a breaker between 96 and 2000, someone between 2000 and 2004,
Yes, yes, yes. Somebody,
2005 to
somebody who attended events in that era, you know?
yeah, or even competed in that era because you've got
Competed. That's what I mean. That's
yeah,
what.
someone that competed in that era and someone that like competed between 2011 to 2016.
Energy, the ideas are just spreading here. It's like, hey, you have a break of the week?
Me, no. You know what I'm like.
Uh, Swifty, no break of the week. You know
Oh
what?
no, do you know what?
You know
I'll
what?
give it to Nicka.
Yeah, I just wanted to say your your break of the week is Nika.
Has to be 18 rounds. half
after
the
the
people I
wonderful,
know about here couldn't do
after the
18
wonderful
12
story,
rounds.
after the wonderful story you just told us. So yeah, thank you very much. That was another episode of Favorite Breaking News. We're back again. I hope next week we can do it again. We plan to do one live, but life is lifing, and it's hard. It's hard. I mean, we this is not our job, guys. So we do everything we can, but when we do it, we give you the best entertainment. Yeah. So yeah, of course, this is no sponsor. Of course, comment what you want to hear us from us. What events should we talk about in the future, or which should be ones should we attend? Thumbs up, it goes a long way for the algorithm. And notifications on, you never miss a podcast every Sunday. Hey, this Sunday we had Robo Z. You know Robo Z? Man, stop putting Jack Daniels in the shot. They're not sponsoring, G.
They might do.
I mean, Nike also doesn't sponsor, and I have it in the back. So yeah,
There you go. You see?
yeah.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
Quick.
Yes, you know Robo Z?
Yeah, of course.
Bro, this is the longest podcast I did ever in my GTV career.
How
Almost
long?
almost 2 hour.
Oh,
No, but bro, I could have gone with him like for 5 hours. It was amazing, really. Check it out. It's really nice. We cover a
okay.
lot we cover a lot of nice topics. So yeah, thanks for watching. Follow this guy on his journey. Follow me, and right now, Swifty in his DMs that he should ask Hooch to come on the show, your favorite breaking show. Thank you very
All
much.
right.
Have a nice evening, sir, and see you. Peace.